The Triumph Racing Evan Ferry split is starting to get a little bit messy. Let's talk about it. So a couple weeks ago on April 20th, Triumph Racing put out a press release that says Triumph Racing and Evan Ferry have mutually decided to part ways with immediate effect. Triumph Racing would like to wish Evan all the best in his future endeavors. Blah, blah, blah. They kind of go on to make it seem like it was a mutual thing. There's no bad blood. Everybody's happy. But I don't know if you guys caught at the end of this press release, they do say, despite the efforts of Triumph Racing to support Evan and adapt the program for the remainder of his rookie year, including the offer of focusing on the Pro Motocross Series, Evan has decided that he will step away from the team. And to me, this does kind of feel like a little bit of a dig at Evan and his crew. I mean, Triumph is kind of saying here that we did everything we could. We tried to change the team. We tried to make you guys happy, but kind of nothing they could do was going to make the Ferries happy, and that the Ferries were ultimately the ones who decided to pull the plug. And this is perfectly lining up with the narrative that's been going around that Evan and his dad, Tim, are hard to work with. It doesn't seem like anyone wants to work with them. They clearly don't want to work with anybody else. I mean, Evan's kind of been floundering around from team to team to team for the past couple years. He was a Husky amateur, had success there. Then he was at NSA Yamaha. He tried out at Star at one point. Triumph. Now no Triumph. The kid's kind of been all over the place. And, I am kind of questioning whether or not this was the right move. Obviously, Evan's dad, Tim, he's had a lot of experience in the sport. He's had a lot of success in the sport. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to navigate this industry. But right now, I kind of can't see a better landing place for Evan than this Triumph team. I certainly don't see him going to another factory team. I mean, he doesn't have the professional results to show for it. This stint at Triumph obviously did not go as planned. Evan only raced one race on the Triumph motorcycle. It was the East Coast opener in Detroit. He won the LCQ, and then he got taken out in the first turn, smacked his head against the wall, was out cold, and ended up missing the rest of the season. So obviously things did not go as planned at Triumph. But like I said before, I can't really see Evan finding a home at another factory team, especially without any professional results. I mean, he was a good amateur, but it does seem like the second that these guys turn pro, the industry, the teams, they all forget about the amateur results. It all becomes about the professional results. So Evan is kind of floundering in this weird limbo position right now where he's a pro, but he hasn't really raced pro. He's kind of in that weird in-between zone. However, he did say on the Steve Mathis show, Pulp and Max, the other night, that he is planning on racing a couple of outdoor rounds. Team or no team, he will be racing outdoors. But this brings us to this Pulp and Max show. We got to talk about this. So Steve kind of asked Evan point blank. He was like, what made you want to leave the team? Was it the team itself? Was it the bike? What exactly was it? And Evan basically just talked in circles over and over and over again about complete nonsense. And it was honestly painful. Like, I hate to say it, he seems like a good kid, but I think I lost brain cells watching this interview. It seems like the kid's lacking a little bit of guidance, bouncing from team to team to team, and now this, which is surprising considering his dad is Tim Ferry. But then we also got to talk about how the other day Evan went on Instagram and he has decided to completely delete any photo, any evidence that he ever rode for this Triumph team. It's like when you break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend and then you immediately go and delete all evidence of them off your social media. That's what it was kind of giving in this situation. It just seems a little bit immature. It seems a little petty. And like I said, I don't want to be hating on the kid. He seems like a good kid. He's a good rider. And I do wish the best for him. Like he said before, he will be racing outdoors this year. So I'm excited to see what bike he's on. I hope the best for him. I hope he gets some good people in his corner and kind of straightens out his career, gets things going kind of the way people were predicting his pro career would go based on his amateur results. But anyways, that's enough about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited to be launching this new channel, MX Live. I'm going to be posting a lot more content like this. We've got 2 races left this season. Championship coming down to the wire. There's a lot to look forward to, and I will see you guys next time.